Hi there. I wanted to talk to you today about how do you hang your artwork gallery style? It's a question that I get asked a lot and it can be a little bit tricky. So I just wanted to walk you through how I did it in my own home and how I also do it for clients. The first thing is to collect the images that you would like to have on your wall. It doesn't actually matter whether they're all in the same frame. The way you're actually going to curate your selection of artwork is completely up to you. Some people like to have all their frames the same. They might be the same type of frame. They may even be the same size. Others, which is my style, like to have different frames, different sizes, to really mix it up exactly as you would in a gallery. So the very first thing to do is collate all of your images. Then you need to lay them down on the floor so that you can actually play around with how are they going to be adhered to your wall. So when I've done this for myself, there might be a leading image that you would have, and then everything else moves around that image or is actually spread out from that image. You may start with the most important piece to you, or you may start with a larger piece. Sometimes what I've done in the past is I've actually played around with which piece of artwork is going to be the leading piece, and then I've mixed that up and started with another one just to see on the floor how that will actually evolve and which leading piece actually looks better and makes the other pieces flow around it more easily. I've got actually a set behind me that is a curation of artwork that my children have done, and I've set that up gallery style in exactly the same way as I have done in another wall in my home, which is a curation of all the artwork that I've collected over the years from my travels. So once you're happy with the way it looks on the floor, the next thing is to then actually get it onto the wall. Now what I do is I start with that leading piece, so the main piece that you've then spread everything around, and I hang that on the wall. And then every subsequent piece, it's whatever's on the floor, I actually then put that onto the wall. I measure where the center is of that piece of artwork, and then I actually measure the back in terms of how far is it from where it's actually going to hang. I need to measure how many centimeters that is, and then I mark that on the wall. So on the wall, I'm going to have the center, and then I'm actually going to have how far the hook needs to be so that that will actually then hang exactly where I need it to be. So I'm getting a center measurement, and then I'm also getting how far is it from the top where the hook's going to be, and that is actually where your wire is. Sometimes it might be 3 centimeters, sometimes it might be 7. It doesn't matter. They're the only two measurements that you need to be able to hang correctly. And almost certainly you will not need to then hang lots and lots of different nails in the wall because you're actually doing those measurements. And then you just keep going. Each picture is then measured, center, and then the height of the hook. And then you just put that onto the wall and then you start creating. Now with my gallery wall, I keep adding. This one behind me, I'm going to add here in this white space when I get more of my children's artwork framed, and then I can keep adding to it. I can also go up in this white space as well. So you just start with your main piece and then you just spread out. The key is to do it on the floor first so that you know exactly the way it's going to look and that you're happy with that curation. Good luck with it all. I'd love to see images of your gallery wall that you've created.